invited guests. On behalf of the grade 9 graduating class of the year 2000, it gives me great pleasure to present this plaque to our valedictorian, Danielle Mercer, as a small token of our appreciation for doing such a great job. Her kind words, keen memory, good humor, and honest sincerity has allowed all the graduates here tonight to remember with fondness and probably sadness the pleasant and sometimes not so pleasant events in our school days over the past 10 years. Without question, Danielle, you have helped us realize that St. Peter's will forever be an important part in our growing up and working towards being better people. So Danielle, on behalf of the graduates, we present you with this plaque. Ladies and gentlemen, Danielle Mercer.
Now we'd like to call up Lindsay Walsh and Andrew Osborne to present the plaque to the MC.
Good evening, parents, guests, and especially fellow graduates. It is a great honor and pleasure for me to be presenting this plaque to Jessica, our MC, for an outstanding job tonight. Thank you, Jessica, from the grade 9 graduates.
Next on the program, I guess, is the moment a lot of the graduates, and a lot of people in general, I guess, have been waiting for, the crowning of the King and the Queen. But before I go any further, I can't help but say that all grade 9s are kings and queens, in our eyes anyway. So, without further ado, I'd like to call on the escorts for the King. And that's Terry Lee Drover and Nicole Griffiths. The voting for both the King and the Queen were closed. And I think the person who is going to get the King is a very deserving King. He's a true gentleman in every sense of the word, and he's just a genuine nice guy. And at this moment, I'd like to present to you the King for the 1999-2000 graduation year, Chad Drover. You gotta like that whistling. Yes, very good. Okay. Next, the Queen. Chad gotta have a buddy. And likewise, the Queen's voting It was very close. And actually I counted the votes for the Queen. And it was only like 1 and 2 votes in the difference. But I think the Queen is a very deserving Queen as well. She's a genuine, nice young lady. And she seems to have a kind word for everyone, same as Chad. So, I'd like to call upon Sean Dyke and Michael Adams, if they'd come forward, please. And if they'd be so kind as to go and pick up Mallory Bettle. Mallory, you're getting the whistle still? Just for a minute here.
It's almost impossible to remember every single detail. Now I have to apologize because we don't know where the cakes are. Is Mr. Wood there anywhere? By the way, we have to call upon, Mr. Lund, we might have overlooked this for a second. We have to call upon the former King and Queen. Kelly and Tony, where are you? There's Kelly over there. Kelly, would you come up and stand by the Queen, please? And Tony by the King. We have a great history of kings and queens. I was talking to David Mercer, who was our king 3 years ago, I believe, and this year he was the king at Ascension. David, are you here? He's supposed to be here somewhere. And Stacy Clark was our queen. Who was the queen at Ascension this year? Leanne at that time, Stacy this year. So we're well represented with the royalty all around. Did we find the capes in the bank? We're really sorry about that. We don't usually overlook, these things, but it happens. Sorry about that. Now, if the King and Queen would stand, I'm sure the former King and Queen will pass over all their authority and rights to you to reign for 1 full year until next year at this time.
Stand in front. Right up in front. Let everybody see you. Now I'd like to call upon Nancy Mercer and Raylene Lynch to present the plaque to the King, Chad Joe.
students, parents, teachers, invited guests, on behalf of our grade 9 graduates, I would like to present this plaque to Chad Drover, our king, who has been chosen by us to be our representative for this year. We choose you because we thought you would be a great ambassador for our school. Wear your crown proudly, and from all of us, congratulations.
Now, for the presentation of the plaque to the Queen, I'd like to call upon Brian Drover and David Adams. We're the same height anyway.
Fellow students, parents, teachers, and my guests, on behalf of the grade 9 graduates, I would like to present this plaque to Mel Petal, our queen, who has been chosen by us to be our representative this year. We chose you because we thought you would make a great ambassador for our school. Wear your crown proudly, and from all of us, congratulations.
I enjoy this part of the program as much as any part that I've ever done before. Every year I enjoy this. Mr. Lundgren is there and he's asking, is there anything else? Well, very, very important. We left out something very important. Besides missing the capes, right? These young people, they can't remember anything. Can't remember anything. Every year, and they're already fighting in grade 8 to do this job. I don't know why. They do it anyway. We enjoy it. They love to do it. We have a lot of fun with it. Every year we have a plaque for water nipper. Now a water nipper, for some of us who are old enough to remember on the jobs years ago, they used to have a fellow running with a bucket of water and a dipper, for those who can remember that, to get a drink, to give the workers a drink. And that was his name, water nipper. So every year a student volunteers to run out a minute or two before recess, fill up the kettle, and boil the kettle so we can get a cup of coffee during recess. Very important job. This year's water nipper did a fantastic job. She made fun of every teacher in school, including me, many, many, many times. And the year's not over after the night, this night, Mr. Lundgren tells you. She's a ball of fun. We understand it runs in the family. Robert did a take on all the teachers at Ascension last week, and they had a ball. Trudy can do the same, except she's a little bit shy, but that'll come next year. Trudy Clark, would you come forward, please? We were supposed to end with the courtesies, but I understand that our MC is going to take over. She's pretty bossy too. Going to take over. Good stuff from our grandmother. Here we go.
Okay, we have a few special presentations.